The second is that no matter how prepared you are, no matter what happens, you're always gonna forget something.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll be right back. My food's about to be here.
Okay. But yeah, I've got like some cool stuffs. But yeah, I went to go look for
Oh no, go for it.
But yeah, so I was just kind of freaking out because this is the first thing I'm actually making from scratch. So I'm like a little nervous, a little excited, you know, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. The cannon will fuck up your story. Get ready to rip your campaign up. Yeah.
Yep, that is just a
Oh, I forgot to sneeze my ads. Lamau, sorry.
That's just a thing for tabletops.
Yeah. From a fellow DM, yeah. Well, this is also a system. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's in a definitive fuck it we ball type stance.
Yeah.
So. And it's really funny. I have like 3 different browser sources open right now. Oh shit! Because for some fucking reason, my PDFs open in Edge.
Have you tried right clicking on it and just clicking open with another program?
No.
Gravy.
Yes.
I will smack you.
Oh my goodness. Well, at least you're honest. I mean,
that's true.
Yeah. I mean, it's best to be honest than not. Yeah, definitely after I'm done streaming, I will for sure have to restart my computer.
Why not just restart now?
Because I've started streaming.
The game doesn't start for another 30 minutes.
Look, it's functioning. Kind of.
Psychic damage, Gravy.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought.
What did you say about Minecraft?
Who's all those players? Oh, so who's all the players? Feet, Haku, and Chibi. And we got 2 more people. So it's a total of 5.
Oh, so Chibi is playing. I was literally about to ask about that.
Yeah, he made a character.
Okay.
Yeah, he's...
No, it's because I couldn't remember if Chibi was or not.
Yes. He's just installing a spring into his pew-pew. And so he's going to be just a hot second.
He's going to be right here.
Hello. Also, Gravy, is that what the kids were calling it nowadays?
What?
I really hate springs. I spent the last 2 hours trying to compress a spring.
Did you get it?
No.
Oh, no.
It keeps either slipping out of the position or trying to kink.
Nah, hand it over. I'll do it.
I'll figure it out. I'll get it. I'll get it. It's just a little tiny spring too. It's like, ugh.
Brain, now is not the time. Now is not the time.
Oh gosh. Yeah, and plus I figured I'd well, number 1, start the stream early. Number 2, work out any last minute kinks that come up or some crap, and then go from there.
But Hakuto has some last minute kinks.
No, Hakuto has lasting kinks. Let's be real.
Oh, what's up, Craster?
Yeah, Craster's in my chat right now.
I have.
Oh yeah, and you guys will get to enjoy my top tier voice acting skills.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna
If you
pull.
don't sound like David Attenborough when narrating the setting, I'm gonna fucking riot.
I don't know who that is, so proceed to riot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody
Oh,
grab
yeah,
your
well,
baseball bats.
What was the password for the thing?
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Where did I put it?
Shared in text.
Never mind, I got it.
Okay. Oh my god, my computer hates me. It's fine.
On y'all.
It's fine, little buddy. We'll make it through. Also, I was big smart. So there's a camera crew watching all of your movements.
Okay.
Well, that way you don't see what I'm doing.
Oh
Right.
boy.
Yeah. An
Yeah.
anonymous
Mhm.
kind of eye in the sky.
Yes. Okay, let me close some
Just in case somebody wants to fucking cheat like a bastard.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Not naming any names, I don't know who would do that.
What would I do?
Nothing. Nobody was talking about you. Don't worry about it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'll put in the video and the music and stuff here shortly.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, do I go on the site and launch the game?
Yes. So when you launch, it
I'm
just
pressing the launch game button.
should just take you right in.
Oh god, the pop-ups! Oh god!
Ooh.
Yeah, I see Laura came in just a touch early on it. So I was like, oh, okay.
Would you like to play through the tutorial? Nah, I don't think he'll ask the questions.
What levels are the player characters?
I don't think they really have levels in Cyberpunk Red. It's more like
Like ranks.
character progression.
Yeah. So. And plus what's kind of fun though, I guess kind of fun, is for Cyberpunk Red, because that's the system we're using. It's very like beginner player friendly, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because you know how like with Pathfinder and D&D, there's a lot of like mathing and shit like that involved. So for this system, it's more of like, okay, what's the path you want to do? Okay, here's all your numbers. Okay, this is what you're doing, and etc. etc.
Is there a like a downloadable app for Roll20 I could use? Because this website is like, it's hating right now.
I want to say yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah.
It does run better in Chrome.
It does. It runs fantastic in Chrome.
Also looks pretty decent in Opera.
Yes. But I don't need an excuse to max out my other hard drives. I'm starting to get into sussy territory with my thing. Oh, shit. Oh, you know what else might be eating? Let me close Adobe. Okay, that should be good.
Alright, let me bust out Google Chrome for the first time in a million years.
Yeah, where are my notes? There we go.
Come on, open the fucking Google Chrome. What the hell are you doing?
Oh yeah, and another fun thing I ran into today when I was trying to upload all the stuff and things. I found out apparently I had an incredibly large map that I bought for this. It was 66 megabytes.
Jesus.
I was like, huh? Oh my goodness. But hello, Laura. How do?
I am here. I'm awake. I'm alive. I'm
Excellent.
enthusiastic. Yeah.
on
Hell yeah.
on a Tuesday afternoon, hella ass. The sun is still out.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm drinking Mountain Dew like a true nerd.
Congratulations, I guess.
No, because there's like one left. So I'm almost out of Mountain Dew. Hashtag not sponsored.
Not the doobles.
Oops, what the f did I just do? Okay.
Indeed. Yeah, and it was weird. I had to put the DM screen as an image because it was like tracking my VTuber model. I was like, oh, this is not, it's not very cash money, damn it.
That's a weird one.
What, cash money?
Wow.
There's another there's another thing that came with this set for D&D. Is a note I could put on the DM screen that says DM to-do list, cause emotional damage.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're confident.
Yeah, fair.
I'm just busting out everything.
Oh, that's fine.
Dice set up and more dice besides me.
I'm gonna roll a 20, even though we don't use 20s in this system.
I'm gonna roll a 20 on a d6.
Uh,
Just a singular d6.
You can do it. I believe in you.
oh, Chibi.
Mm-hmm.
Should we bring back the Thug and Check?
The what?
The Thug and Check. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, go ahead.
So the story of it was we were playing this one player, and his mom came into his room, and he's like, "You aren't thugging in there, are you?" And we all burst out laughing. And that's when someone said, "Hurry, quickly, roll a D100, see if we're thugging." And so I became like the ritual at the beginning of every single session was this check your thugging check. Do a D100.
That's your proficiency bonus.
Oh.
What's that on the thugging scale?
Not very thuggin'. Oh God.
And she's dead.
Oh God, how to kill your DM any percent speedrun. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm fine.
No, you don't sound like you're doing fine.
What's that smell? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. That was great.
Alright, I found the dark mode. I'm ready to go.
Yes.
Don't worry, Gravy. Don't worry, Gravy. I'll make a medicine check.
You'll make
Come on, Gravy. You're gonna die.
Are you gonna roll a thuggin' check to see if I'm gonna die?
I rolled a medicine check and it actually came out as a 1.
Oh no, sir. Oh my lord. Okay. Actually, I might just close that. Edge is trying to edge my computer, and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, well, I'm edging my cyberpunk right now.
Oh, fair.
You're cyberpunking it.
Oh, I'm gonna edge run. Oh.
Yeah, they have that as a supplemental for the system too.
Edging?
What? Oh my god. Okay, I'm fine. I'm not gonna die. Okay, I'm fine. Alright.
Get it all out now. Get it all out now.
I know, just because the giggles. Anyway. Oh my lord.
I'm gonna come.
God damn it. Oh shit. Oh lord. I know. Huh? Oh, why Cameron no track? Hello? Oh, this does this all the time. Okay. Cool.
Do not come. Do not come.
But never mind. Anyway. Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Fucking picture. I love that. That nah, I'd win.
I can upload the full color version. Actually, I got that the other day.
It
Hang on.
finished? Nice.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Actually, we have it, Laura. We have it as a sticker in my server. Hang on.
Oh, we do?
Oh, I gotta see this.
Oh, yeah. That looks good.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh goddamn, that looks good.
That looks really good.
Yeah, no, it's insane.
Yeah.
Like the quality of what I got for what was a meme commission.
Hell yeah.
Like 10 out of 10 would spend the money again.
Oh, for sure. That's really, really good.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've made a couple people's days, like buying their map packs and shit like that. Oh my god. Because I found this, well, I found this website called Drive Through, and it's got like D&D books and, you know, a bunch of books for Cyberpunk and all the updates that rolled out with it. There's a bunch of maps. There's all kinds of shit. Like, oh my goodness. Oh. All right, gotta stretch. Gotta have my fucking brain. What did I do with my book? Okay, they're over there. Okay, sorry. All right. Trying to see if my model's gonna have another aneurysm. Come on. Okay, are we all sweaty and ready?
I think so.
As I'll ever be, actually.
Hell yeah.
Just a heads up before I begin, I might get called away.
Okay.
Just temporarily, like to help carry stuff into the car, in from the car. I'll let you know when.
Okay, I guess, how long do you think? Before you are summoned?
I don't know when. I have no idea what.
Oh, fair and valid. Okay. Well, if you guys want to, hear some banger music, so to speak, and to kind of get yourselves in the mood, make sure you guys sign into that side tube thing.
I'm already there.
Hell
Already
yeah.
there.
I'm on my way there.
That's what I was waiting. I was like, are we doing Danger Voice? Is this Metal Gear Solid mode?
Sorry to kept you waiting, huh?
Oh, goodness.
Metal Gear.
Yes. Alright. Get that going in here real quick. Alright, let me do the thing. Okay. Don't need it ass blastingly in my ear holes. Jesus Christ.
Right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alright, so got that going. I'm 3 parallel universes ahead of you. Jesus Christ. Alright. So, welcome, one and all. We are set in the year 2027, about. All of your characters have their respective backgrounds, and you guys, hold on, I'm having a fucking dumb moment. There's a particular epidemic that's going on, and you guys have noticed, and it's all over the news about people doing some really weird shit. And it varies from really odd crimes to people just straight up dropping dead. So each and every one of you gets a message, be it from a fixer, colleague, about a job that's come down the pipeline for you guys. And the meeting place is a bar called Avernus. So in comes all of your characters, be it you guys drove, you guys were dropped off, and you hear club music going on in the background. First person to arrive on the scene is going to be Spark. I'm going to pick on you a little bit, Chibi.
Okay.
And then the other characters that are going to slowly kind of descend in there is Crest and Eddie and Silver. And you guys are going to go into this bar. It's kind of a weird bar. It's kind of empty. And you notice it's very like fluorescent. It's much more fluorescent than some of the other people. And it kind of smells weird too. Not like most of the other bars in this area. And you're greeted by the bartender, whose name is, is Jane. And she kind of gives you a sassy look like, what y'all doing here? Because all of your characters by this point are kind of meandering in one after the other. All kind of like Squid Games.
And so, out of character. So the bar is called what was it? Avernus?
Yes, I will put it in chat how it's spelled. A-V.
And did we have a contact name that we're looking for?
That's how it's spelled. Your contact is Abby. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I'll start then. Yeah. I'm looking for an Abby. You seen her around?
She kind of she eyeballs you. Almost like she's judging you, but simultaneously she stares a little bit, stops, and nods. And she kind of signals over to the almost like a scav-looking character in the back. Talk to Matt over there. And so Matt almost like kind of looks over at you guys. Almost has like this kink in his neck, like his neck, like it's like he's struggling to look at you. And then he'll nod, and then he'll open a door that you hear like the club music gets more intense in the back. And he'll signal for you guys to come in.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize we already met everybody else.
Well, no, you guys are just kind of like standing around. Like, picture kind of like an awkward party.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you guys aren't really conversing. You're just kind of there.
They don't know I'm here for. Oh my god, sorry.
Can I order some alcohol?
Yeah, you get beer and beer.
Beer
You-
and beer.
Have any? Oh, I don't want to be like rude about this or anything. Do you have anything like more? You know, more. My taste buds aren't what they used to be. You know, I need something with a little bit more kick to it, if that's all possible.
Right as you say that, Matt, the like kind of busted up looking scab dude, there's this little spark that goes off in his head, and he'll look at you and like in this very broken voice, come to back.
All right, rain check on that, please.
A what check?
Yeah. It's don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, have fun.
Finger guns.
Sorry. I haven't.
Start walking over to Matt.
And he's still holding open the door and kind of just stares at you like, you know, come on, move it along.
I didn't
I
know
walk
this was a
through.
group effort. She looks around at the others walking in the same direction.
Yeah, because everybody's kind of just a little awkward. Like, they're not sure, but, you know, everybody kind of, like, shuffles along through the door that Matt's holding. All right. So then, when that occurred... Please. All right. Can you guys see the scene change, by the way?
Yes.
I'm in
Yeah.
a lounge now, it looks like.
I see.
Yes. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to... Okay, cool.
So did we descend downstairs?
Yes.
Or do we walk in straight? Okay, so
Yeah, so the stairs that you see... Are you... Hold on, let me back this up. So as you go through the door, you guys see these stairs that are descending down into almost like a nicer version of the club or like that bar that you guys were just at. And it's almost like night and day. The smell is gone. It's almost like an elegant smell. Like...
This is more my style.
Yeah. And, you know, the chairs are nicer, you know, things are a lot cleaner, and it just, yeah, it just feels new, like almost like new car smell type thing. So you guys descend into this new, like, or the better part of the bar, I should say. I actually forgot to put a picture up here, so we're going to do this in real time. Lamau. Okay. I know. 10 out of 10 DMing. So, as you guys descend, you notice towards the back of the bar... Hold on. Oh, God, she's huge. Okay.
A giant woman.
Yeah, she's not Lady...
Giant woman.
I know, I was like, oh my god, I made her almost like Lady Dimitrescu style. Okay, hold on. Slight adjustment, one moment. So yeah, you guys head down to the bar, and you see this almost stunning redhead kind of, you know, sitting there just sipping a drink, and she turns and kind of eyeballs you guys and just gets this big smile on her face, and she signals you guys over like, oh, there you guys are. I've been waiting all freaking day.
Oh, this is a nightclub.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're actually open 24 hours, but, you know. No. But, yeah, before I make this more awkward, you guys are here for the job I sent out, right? Oh, yeah.
That depends.
That's correct, at least in my case.
I'm here to hear some information.
Oh, well, I got information for days, guys. All right, so.
I'd love to hear it.
Yes. And so she kind of signals to have you guys follow her, because there's almost like this the VIP of VIP lounges. And this is going to be looking at this particular picture. It's going to be to the right of the bar. Oh yeah. Who was the one who wanted the fancy stuff?
Yo. I raise my hand.
She looks at her wrist, inputs some codes, and you see this robot spinner or come back around and put this very fine glass of alcohol on the table.
Much obliged.
Yeah.
I sniff it.
It's like a very fine, like when you sniff it, it's almost like a fine, like a whiskey almost. It's very like robust.
I give out a contented sigh and lean back in the chair.
Hell yeah. All right. So signals almost like plops down like she just had one of those days as everybody kind of migrates over to the bar. And she lets out this deep sigh, and her expression kind of goes from like this happy, jovial, like very almost like full of energy to just the biggest frown you've ever seen. Like her dog literally died type frown. And she goes, well, I know I wasn't very informative, but you guys have seen the news, right? About all the stuff with that Essential series nonsense that Arasaka's been pumping out.
I am aware, yes.
Little more than aware in my case. I've been cleaning up a lot of the dead bodies.
Yeah, so... Okay. To answer your question, Arturo, no, I did not call your character's name.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I didn't miss here or something.
No, I'm kind of like migrating you guys a little bit.
It's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I didn't miss it.
No, that's fair. No, I'm suffering from a touch of peanut butter mouth, so I apologize.
Yeah, the first sessions are always like ice breaking.
Yeah, and yeah. Okay, getting back into it. So she sighs again and she goes, well, unfortunately, Arasaka's trying to come out with a quote-unquote premium edition of those parts. And she almost says it like, when she says parts, she says it almost disgustingly. And she then kind of looks around the table, or yeah, like around the table of you guys, and she goes, well, problem with the premium stuff is we got some intel about a scientist, and he kind of blew the whistle on them, and they're not what they appear to be. And the only thing well, not the only thing, but I'm a little concerned because we got a video. It's encrypted, so it's a little funny looking. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned because he also hired us to get him out of the plant where they're manufacturing all this stuff. And this is going to be out of the NPC. I did generate a video for you guys. 2 seconds. I'm gonna bring this up.
Ooh.
Yes. If this is going to work. Okay. Sorry again. It's really chugging along. So she's gonna bring up this screen. And you're gonna see the scientist's face. You'll see some data. And that video in particular plays. There's no sound to it. It's just running.
Huh.
Yeah, so she kind of opens it up and shows you guys the video. And yeah, this is all we got. So I'm going to need you guys to figure out where this facility is, because even we don't know. The only thing we know is the information about the last place he visited. But we need to make sure he's alive.
He didn't look like he was having a good time in there. How do you know he is still alive? Or how did this even get to you?
Well, if I told you, and she kind of gives you like this evil look and just this little crooked grin, I would literally have to kill you.
I glance exasperatedly back at her. Ugh. I've heard that one before.
Yeah. Gals like me gotta protect their secrets.
What's the guy's name?
Okay, sorry, I had to make sure I scrolled the right spot. She turns the tablet back around that she was showing you guys the footage of. And she goes, the guy's name is Dr. Rylan Korrick. Looks like in certain circles he's called the synthsmith.
The synthsmith.
Yeah, guy's a real piece of work too. He's a cybernetic engineer that Arasaka hired for some shell company that's making these cybernetics. Looks like he got his start, and she'll kind of like scroll a little bit. During the Fourth Corpo War, he was an interrogator, it looks like.
Classic.
Mm-hmm. And she'll just kind of scroll a little bit. Yeah, he wasn't a good dude, but he paid a lot of money. And she'll kind of just read and scroll on. Enough money for you guys to really have a happy ending. And she'll kind of just like have this little like giggle. Yeah. Yeah, Abby's weird. And then she'll read a little bit, and then she'll kind of put the tablet down, and she'll cross her hands, and she just kind of looks at you guys and goes, "So what do you guys know about this?" You can
I
kind
know
of...
exactly what's been said on the news about it, and nothing else. I can tell you that for fact.
Okay. And so she'll bring her tablet back up, and she'll kind of scroll a little bit, and then she'll put the tablet back in front of you guys, and she goes, the only thing that we know so far of his last whereabouts is a place called Neoforge. And she'll show you like this, like almost like a Walmart looking kind of place. You know, it's like a little rundown shack. And then she'll take the tablet and just kind of swoosh her hand, and she goes, "Also, they're known for pushing this stuff. Supposed to be a discount of what Arasaka's given for all the people with these parts." And again, she says it almost disgusted, like she just, like it almost like makes her sick to say it. And she's gonna show you a diagram of this drug called Neuropax. And it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be a drug that's supposed to help with like your neural pathways, with all like your cybernetics and all that other stuff. But it's got some really gnarly side effects to it. And she'll go like, she'll scroll down to the side effects, and she goes, "The problem we're having with this drug, though, and what's not really helping the situation with the Essential series, is it's causing something of what the kids are calling neuro, or mind freeze, I should say. And it's kind of compiling with some of the incidents, so to speak. So if you guys can look into that as well, it'll be a bonus." And she'll do like the most awkward wink that you've ever seen in your life.
Alrighty then.
Sorry, it just... That's how I wrote her, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I just made her more awkward than what I thought. But
I sip my whiskey.
so she does this really awkward wink, and then she'll look up at you guys and just kind of go like, all right, well, that's the job. Anybody really object?
Is it too passe to ask for hard numbers
Uh,
on compensation, bonus packages, potential? Is this all we've got? Am I just working with these fine folks here? Or is there anyone else going to be on this job?
Accidental death and dismemberment.
Yes.
Or
Is there going to be a severance package involved in any way?
Is there a 401k?
If I'm doing work, I prefer to know as much as possible before I sign up to anything.
She'll kind of look at you like, wow, you're weird. And she'll just look at you. she'll look at you and she goes, "This is the first time you've been doing merc work, huh?"
You could say it's not my usual forte. I'm pulling double duty, as you might say.
She'll kind of give you the look like, uh-huh. And she goes, "Well, if the scientist comes back unharmed and we figure out about this drug," and she'll pick up her tablet and she'll do some tapping on it, and she goes, "Oh, looks like there's about 50 million eddies in it for you guys."
Yes.
And she'll
Future split.
yeah, that's what she's gonna move the screen up a little bit and her eyes widen and she goes, "Oh, each."
Well,
Yeah, and then she'll put the tablet back down and she'll kind of go like, well, damn, you know. That kind of cash, you can really make a name for yourself over here.
I'll certainly say so.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, she just kind of, looks and goes like, "Is that sufficient enough for a 401k?" And she'll side-eye Haku's character.
I think with a price like that, I'm actually feeling a bit reluctant. You may not expect us to come back. What kind of threats are we going to go into?
I mean, it's Arasaka. Could be
Going to the freaking Arasaka tower itself?
As a side note, Arasaka is being rebuilt because it went boom.
Tower's not up right now.
Yeah, the tower's down.
Ah.
Yeah. 2027 roughly. Yeah.
Oh. I thought they rebuilt it. Oh,
No, it's gonna be a few years later.
gotcha.
Yeah. If you guys want specifics, I can nail down a timeline, but I'm kind of giving a rough estimate of the year. Yeah.
2027 sounds roughly right as like when it would still be being rebuilt.
Yeah. Yes, that is true. That's that the dark spot on the map is where Arasaka was.
Yeah, so what year are we playing in?
2027.
Okay, I heard when you first said it, you said 2077 at the beginning.
Oh, no. I was talking about the Edge Runners thing, which is going to take place in 2077. But this is like post-Corpo War, post-Arasaka Tower going kablooey, that type of thing. So during this time in particular, a lot of the major corporations that exist are not okay. Like they're like it's kind of like a recession almost. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, Night City's a little fucked. Yes. Yeah, just a touch. So
Just a little, but no worse than usual.
yeah. So during this time, Arasaka is a little bit like in terms of power, they're gonna be a little more powerful than gangs or the gangs during this time, but not by much. So it's kind of a equal playing field, so to speak. So getting back into it, Abby's gonna look at her tablet a little bit, and she's gonna kind of go, yeah, so 50 million each for all of you guys. One thing I could say is the great icebreaker, and she'll kind of gesture back to the bar. First round's on me?
Cheers, I say,
Mm-hmm.
holding up my glass.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. And so she kind of looks at her watch again, inputs a few buttons, and the robot comes back to the front of the bar, and the robot's going to go, well, hello, fine folks. What can I get you? And the robot...
What's on the menu?
I would like something fruity, please.
Mm.
Something sweet.
Ah, sweet and sour vodka coming up.
Mm.
And so the robot's gonna take a bottle that it almost looks like soy sauce and vodka and put it into a mixer. And just starts mixing it. and takes it, puts it in the glass and puts it in front of you. There you go. Sweet and sour vodka.
Mm. I grab it, sniff it, taste it. I don't like it. I set it down. I leave it alone.
The robot then is going to look at everybody else and just kind of blankly stare. Also, to give context as to what the robot looks like, because it didn't occur to me to get a picture of that as well. The robot's going to have, I don't know if you guys have ever seen those masks where you can get like, almost like digital faces on it. They have it in,
yeah.
they have it in Payday.
Oh yeah,
You're talking
those
about
are
the Joy mask, yeah.
Yeah. And so it's just going to have like this goofy smile across its face, and it looks very forced. Like, you know, the kind of forced smile that they force you to do in retail?
Yeah.
Same energy this robot has. So the robot...
The customer service smile.
Yes. So the robot's just going to kind of look at the room and just still stand there. What else can I get you?
What's on the menu?
We have varying drinks. And the robot kind of twitches a little bit for varying tastes.
Right.
And just continues to stare, just not like that's all that robot's gonna do. That's all he's programmed, is just to stare and serve drinks. That's it.
I'll go with something a bit savory.
So the robot is gonna just kind of stand there and stare at you, and savory, and honey bourbon coming up. And then the robot's gonna go grab something from the top shelf, pour it in like a like a whiskey glass almost, and then he almost actually like drops it as he's like trying to hand it to you. And then it hits the counter with like a really odd like clink. Like I'm trying to think of how to describe the sound. Almost like when you drop a dish, but it hits the counter with such a thud that you'd swear it was going to break.
Huh.
Yeah. And so the robot does that and goes, "Honey, bourbon for you." And then just goes back to center, stares at everybody. And you just hear, as soon as you hear that thud though, Abby just sighs, gets up, inputs something on her watch again, and then goes, "Try something else. Sorry. Maintenance here is horrible."
Is there some sort of like visual check I can do as a tech on the robot?
Yes. Hold on. Ugh. I have to go. Ow, shit. Ow. Fucking.
Don't hurt yourself now.
You good?
Yeah, I hit the thing on my wall. Because I have like a...
Oh, no.
Yeah, I have like a little coaxial thing.
Oh.
Just as a heads up as well, I'm gonna send you the. I don't know if this version of my character sheet I sent you has the science put into it, but I have mechanical engineering as my science.
Yeah.
If that applies here.
Energy deduction. Is that... Hold on.
Yeah, I didn't understand like the science skill either, but I guess you just like put in a kind of science, and then the GM just applies it as it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it, and with science, it's your intelligence is what I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, science is intelligence.
Yeah. Yeah. Roll me a science check. So, yeah, I guess it's.
Oh yeah, it looks like it says ETC, so you can just keep going. There's like whatever fits your character, I guess.
Yeah.
It's gonna blind the robot with science.
I gotta know what to roll. Do we just roll a 1d10? What
Yeah,
kind of numbers do I include?
1d10. I guess plus your intelligence. If I'm reading this right. Yeah, 1d10 plus your int.
Plus int.
Yes.
And like, so do I do level and stat or just int?
Just int.
Well,
Okay.
it's supposed to be stat too, right?
Well,
Skill point.
because on my character sheet I have 6 points in it, and then my int is 8, which would be like 6 plus stat equals what? Or I don't know if that's how it's supposed to roll.
Yeah. Ouch.
Well, I didn't roll anything.
No. Go ahead and roll that, and then let me look into it.
1d10?
Yeah. 1d10 plus your int.
Does it do math like this? Is that the roll command? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, hold on. I'm just double checking my math here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you're eyeballing this robot as it's rolling away, but you notice the robot has a bent wheel. Like, imagine a bicycle wheel being run over. And that's like at the base of this robot. There is literal duct tape that's holding some of the panels together. Wires are input in wrong sequences. Like the red is tied with the green and the blue with the yellow, and like a lot of
Fucking mess.
Oh, it's a hot mess. And you notice that the only thing that's new on this, like almost looks like out of the box new, is the face screen. That's it. And so Abby's like still trying to input commands like on like the peripheral she has on her wrist. And, you know, she's trying to like send the robot away, but it's just not cooperating at all.
Hey, how much you pay for technicians?
That's the neat part. I don't. I fix it all myself.
Oh, so that's why it sucks, huh?
Listen, I'm trying here with the limited resources that I get. If anything,
Give me 5 minutes with that thing, and I can make it look better than new. Hold on. How much you want? How much you gonna pay me if I fix it?
Abby reaches into her pocket, and she pulls out a $20 Eddie. She goes, Look, it's all I got.
I mean, 20 eddies is 20 eddies.
Maybe for some of y'all.
And so she kind of like looks at it and she goes, and she kind of is like in deep thought. And she goes, okay, well, how about this? 20 eddies, and I'll give you and your new, and she'll kind of like wave it at the group, your team here 4 more rounds of drinks.
That's a pretty good deal. I think you should do it.
All right, give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna like take it somewhere where I can fix it, and then try to fix it.
You notice if you look to the left of the bar, it's kind of like an open area, but there's like a bunch of like chairs stacked up. Like it's almost like an unfinished banquet hall.
Okay, so it's like an area that's close to the general area of this place. Nobody's in there. It's just a place where I could just go and put it together.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you like me to roll to fix it then?
Roll me a 1d6.
Just a 1d6?
Yeah.
Do I add anything to it?
Add your int. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's you fix the wheel, the panels are a bit more uniform. The wiring is correct. But in process of you properly rewiring it, the face pops back on, but you notice that forced customer service smile is gone. It's now very depressed. So robot kind of springs to life, rolls back to the bar and goes, what do you want?
No. Before I let him go away, I'm going to tinker with it and see if I can at least force the smile again.
You're gonna be a happy robot, damn it!
You already gave it depression.
Hey, can I get an espresso with extra depresso?
You see my right hand tool hand and micro optics magnification. I do a little bit of tech wizardry and make it smile again.
Skedaddle, skedoodle, your depression is now poof.
A mask.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just picturing the fucking meme in my head while you're doing this. All right, so you won't have to roll for it because that.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know, fuck it, you're messing with the wiring some more, and all of a sudden that same just forced customer service smile is back, and it seems to just ever so slightly be a tighter grin. Like, picture like a smile, but it is just stretched super duper wide. Almost like somebody's like pulling it with duct tape.
Yeah, there we go. Smile's better for service.
Thank you, sir. I feel so much better. And Abby's gonna kind of look and is just a little concerned and goes, all right, I guess you guys are in the top shelf stuff this time.
Adds $20 to my cash.
Yeah, so go ahead and add 20 eddies to your cash.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So she's just gonna kind of have that like, damn, nice, kind of impressed look on her face.
And it only took 4.5 minutes.
And while you guys are sitting there, you're getting your drinks, you're gonna hear like a phone go off. And Abby's gonna kind of, because during this time she sat at the bar with you guys, kind of having some drinks. She's gonna get up and she's just gonna look at you guys and go, excuse me. And she's gonna go back to kind of like the VIP area and answer the phone while this is going on. Who's pinging me? Sorry.
It's the telephone grid.
I know. I just saw like a Discord ping. Same time I said that, I was just like, motherfucker. Anyway.
Excuse me, let me just add gravy 30 times.
Oh, go fuck yourself. Oh my goodness. So
Real quickly on the side, as like a non-alcoholic expert, what's something that a person could drink without getting absolutely fucked up?
like
you know,
a near
character.
A seltzer.
Yeah, like if you want something bare bones, like little to no alcohol content, you would want like a near beer.
Or seltzer, yeah.
Yeah, or a seltzer.
Yeah.
It depends on like what your character is like wanting to do. So
I know, and like I'm just like trying to think of stuff, and I only know like
You get like a
a
cider.
couple kinds of alcohols. You know what I mean? Because I don't
Yeah.
know shit.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
And so I'm like trying to think of something to get, and I'm like, I ain't smart enough for this.
yeah, like
Yeah, cider, beer, seltzer are about the same level. Then like you go up with the like wine and stuff like and mead, and then you just go to hard liquor after that.
Mhm.
And cocktails
Okay.
are kind of like in the middle.
yeah.
I think I get it.
Yeah. In the process, like, and you guys are shooting the shit, you know, you guys are having a good time, you know, and Abby comes back and she seems a bit agitated, and she'll input something on her watch and the robot swings around and grabs this really fancy bottle and proceeds to pour her a drink. And she'll just kind of just sigh, and then she will go, all right, well, I got a bit of intel I think you guys can go on.
Oh?
Yeah. There's a manager over by Neoforge. Says he's got a still from when the scientist was there, before that video was sent. And I have the still. I will give you guys right now. Do I not? Am I done? Don't answer that. Oh. So that still was of that same scientist. So when she says, after she tells you guys that there's intel, she'll bring up that still, and turn her tablet around and show you guys. So that's the last known thing I just got. And she'll just sigh and she goes, "This cost me a lot more than I'm proud to admit." So, once you guys are done, and she'll kind of like scroll like she's reading something, she'll go, "I need you guys to head over to this Neoforge place. Talk with a guy named," and she'll scroll again, Lazarick. Looks like he goes by Raz. And then she'll input something on her wrist again, and then the robot just goes back behind the bar. It just kind of disappears. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this bar is kind of a mismatch, you know, like there's things that are new and shiny and things that work and things that, well, clearly don't.
And pant.
In pant.
Mm-hmm. So she'll kind of get up and she kind of like gets really absorbed in whatever she's reading on the tablet, and she goes, "All right, well, if you guys don't need anything else from me, just, you know, phone me if you need more information. Other than that, good luck." She'll kind of just walk back upstairs. She's a very kind of like scatterbrained individual.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me...
So we're gonna hit the road, introduce each other as we
I still
walk.
got 2 of those 4 free drinks I gotta finish.
Man.
Do you think they do to-go cups? No?
no,
Then we
that's... Oh my god. I totally, side note real quick. I just had a flashback to the Hurricanes to go in Orlando.
Oh no.
I don't remember most of that night. All I know is I never begged for Sprite so hard before in my life.
Oh, so that's what we do with the drunken gravy.
Pretty much. Just hold the Sprite above my head like, "Oh, you want it? Yo, gotta be quicker than that."
Gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah.
Delicious.
So yeah, then you guys are still kind of like situated there. Silver, you notice the robot still hasn't come back. Hold on, let me see what I need to see what this roll is. Ugh, okay.
It's Eddie, right?
Yeah.
That's your handle. Can you flag down that robot bartender? I need to get a refill.
Yeah, if I knew where it was.
That's kind of what you guys do, though, right?
What do you mean, you guys?
It's you know those things because you're the robot guy, yeah, the electronic man.
I don't have access to that robot. I can't tell it to do anything.
You were just at the robot. You didn't give yourself access?
No, it's not my robot.
That sounds like a wasted opportunity right there.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
All right, I guess I'll look
I'm
for it
the
myself.
last tech
I
in
stand
this
up.
city with an ounce of integrity.
Sure. I'll wave them off as I walk away.
Silver, I want you to roll me a 1d10 plus your int.
Ooh boy, let's see what my int is. Not bad. Okay, 1. That's not it.
Yeah, you have to do the.
You
What's
forgot
the
slash
the
roll?
slash.
Oh,
There we go.
Ah! Okay.
Bodes well.
Sorry. I was waiting for the first 10 roll of the night. So you kind of, as you wave off Eddie, because you're just like, whatever. He's another fucking kid, right? You're looking around the bar and you notice a bottle. And it looks like, majority of the other whiskey bottles. And you pick it up and it says crime on it. And you kind of pick the bottle up from the back of the bar and you kind of put it there and just start having a few sips of it.
Is the back of the bar empty?
No. It's one of those, like, circular bars. Yeah. Just gonna have you roll one other thing. Do me another 1d10 plus your will.
Alright. Cool.
So pour yourself a glass and you pick up the glass and you're about to take a drink and it is like the spiciest smell of your life. Like it almost feels like you got hit in the face with mace.
Wow. Wow. All right.
Yeah, and so you just kind of like take this and you're just like you put it down, but it like hits you and you're just like, oh.
Just got sideswiped by that. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah.
right over there.
Yeah. Have you tried this? You should totally try this.
Can't say I have, but all right.
You should try crime.
All right.
I have never felt like anything since the last time I tried crime.
Haku,
Well,
roll me a 1d10 plus your will.
you got it. That's an 11.
You see what I mean?
Holy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I see what you mean.
Crest, you managed to take just a sip. Like the tiniest sip. And it feels like you're drinking literal fire.
You got that burning passion in you now, right?
What in the hell do they put in this? Holy shit.
Crime.
That thing is a crime against my nostrils.
Yes, it's layered. Do you understand that? It's a layered name. It's got many meanings. To be more precise.
If that's what you want to call that, that's your prerogative.
It's a cultured drink. I hope you understand this. Anyone else? Huh? Come on. Yes, we love that.
So Spark will walk over, but she will actually take a big whiff of it before drinking it.
Roll me a 1d10 plus your will.
You two look like you've just had Mars blast.
That is the passion burning inside our chest right now. Could even say some kind of gumption.
At least it's not a 1. Like, I was reading, and 1s are crit fails.
Oh,
Yeah.
And 10s are exploding. Or at least nat 10s are exploding.
Mm-hmm. You'll kind of grab the drink and you'll sniff it, and you get this incredible burning sensation in your nostrils. Like, you just start sneezing profusely.
What? I feel like I just drank NOS.
that's crime. I think I'm gonna take this bottle with us. We're gonna need this later. I attempt to take the bottle and put it in my backpack.
Yeah, in case my car runs out of fuel, yeah.
Or whatever I have. My storage case. Briefcase, that's it.
Yes.
Totally have a briefcase.
Do me a 1d10 plus your int.
Who?
Sorry, Silver.
Dang it.
Yeah,
Have you been drinking some crime lore?
I have that burning passion inside me.
There, you've been drinking the crime.
Okay, so you take the bottle, you reseal it, and you put it in your briefcase. And you kind of try to fit it so it doesn't roll around in there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, I was reading for numbers and stuff. But yeah, you kind of get it so it doesn't move around as much, but you have it just kind of roughly nestled in there so it's kind of secure.
Yeah, there's like an expandable pocket or something I can try to shove it in.
Yeah, because I'm assuming you'll have like one of those old school briefcases with like the little pocket.
It's an affectation, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need it, but I like being seen with it.
Gotcha. Okay. So, in this process, well, let me get the music back going. In this process, you guys hear kind of commotion upstairs. Like, you just hear somebody go like, "You son of a bitch!" Smack! Like, you just hear this loud crack, like somebody broke a glass off somebody's head.
Oh, someone's having fun.
Yeah. Sorry, I just noticed the change in your portrait and it like threw me off for a hot second.
I thought I was talking to a Moogle this whole time.
Corpo.
So you hear just like this commotion upstairs, and Abby kind of comes back down, and she stares at you guys like, "Oh, I thought you guys left already."
I had to finish my drinks.
Ah.
Yeah, we helped ourselves.
I figured you guys would have had all your fair share. And she kind of like leans back and she goes, "You didn't drink my good stuff, did you?" She kind of like eyeballs.
How could you tell? What is good stuff that's here? You tell me. All this looks mid-shelf at best.
And she goes like, mid-shelf, huh? And she like goes back through the threshold, and she turns back around, and she's coming downstairs with this box, and on the side of it says punishment. And she's just like, "Well, maybe if you guys do this job, I can afford the better stuff." And she kind of gestures to the top rung of like bottles and stuff. And it's almost like, and I'm trying to think of how to describe this. The top part is with all those bottles is locked. Like you see there's just bars and stuff around it.
I mean, if I remember correctly, once Eddie over there fixed up your bot, mentioned we had earned ourselves some more high shelf stuff.
Well, here. And she'll put the box labeled punishment on the counter. And she goes, "This one will be on me, because this guy who just brought this is one of the biggest creeps ever. But he always has the good stuff that he brings." And she'll take out these bottles, and they're almost like wine bottles. And she'll grab a couple bottles, put them on the counter, and almost like in the gothic lettering, it says punishment on the bottle. She'll kind of like spin it around so it's almost like displayed, and she goes, "Yeah, this round will be on me." And kind of grabs some glasses, pours almost like a little drab, like enough for people to sip on. And she'll kind of gesture like, "All right, well, help yourself."
Punishment, eh? What year was that bottled?
And she'll grab the bottle, look up, and she goes, "Oh, 2022. This has been around a bit."
Not a bad year. Not a bad year for wine. I've been told. Yes. Sure, we'll try it. Why not? I would walk over, grab, and give it a little sniff.
You notice it is a stark difference from crime. It is, yeah. It's very refreshing, almost too refreshing.
Good enough for me. I throw it back.
And she kind of looks and she goes, "Oh, so we actually brought a normal bottle this time. Interesting."
All right. That's 4 drinks. I am good to go.
I mean, might as well. And Crest will get himself a glass as well. Throw it back.
Yeah, she'll kind of like eyeball you guys like she's waiting for something to happen. And she'll just kind of go, "Huh. Okay."
I turn around and make to leave.
All right. Anybody else gonna throw it back for a real one?
Starts
You know
working.
it.
No.
I don't know about you, Grady, but this is making me feel very able-bodied.
Able-bodied?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I feel like there's a joke reference in there that.
I think so too. I'm kind of like,
Spark will she'll take the glass, but she'll look at it and then she'll slide it over to Silver. Like, "You seem to enjoy these. You can have mine."
Well, if you would insist, I take the glass and then continue walking away.
do me a 1d10 plus your will.
Just silver?
Yeah, just silver.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll learn to name people. You throw the drink back and you kind of feel warm. Like like a warm, fuzzy feeling all over. But it's kind of faint. Like you almost want to pass it off like it's just a good buzz going on.
You know it's good wine when it gives you just that hint of heartburn, right? Yeah. All right. Well, let's go.
Oh boy.
So Abby's just gonna she's still kind of looking and she's just perplexed. But she just kind of nods like, okay. All right, well, happy hunting? Like, she's just at a loss for words at this point. She's just like, okay. You know. So, as you guys leave, hold on, let me get this back to where we were before. As you guys leave and you're coming back out, you kind of notice Matt's still in his spot, but there's like glass on the other side of him. Like somebody,
Broken glass?
yeah, like broken glass. Like somebody threw like a glass at him, literally.
Huh.
Yeah. And then how did you guys want to travel? Because the Neo... 10 out of 10. Can't remember what I named the damn store. Because Neo Forge is roughly 2.5 miles from where you guys are at.
Is there public transportation?
No.
'Cause I think the only person with a vehicle would be a nomad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is no public transportation during this time. Because this is roughly 9, 10 o'clock at night.
So, like, no buses, no cabs.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go to the fast travel point. So, what would be our means? Just like walking or asking for a ride?
Pretty much.
Can I get my personal assistant, Cassandra, to drive me there?
I'm gonna use my car.
Yes. I could see your character just like twirling the keys, walking to the parking lot.
I've got a Mizutani Eclipse GX.
How many seats that thing got?
Yeah, so Silver, you can go ahead and call your ride.
I'll see you fine folks at mission site. Yeah. It's starting to hit me. All right, let's go.
Good thing that guy's not behind any kind of wheel.
Yeah, because like I said, you're feeling kind of fuzzy, Silver. Like,
I'm feeling that burning passion in my chest.
yeah,
Boy,
but it's not like pain. It's like a good fuzzy.
like crime and punishment. Let's go.
All right, and then with that being said, are you guys cool to keep going, or you want to take like a little 5-minute break, kind of stretch?
I'm good to keep going.
I'm
Right.
good to go.
Right on. Okay.
I do finger guns as I get in the car.
Also, Gravy, I
Yeah.
think there's a misunderstanding. When I asked you earlier, I was assuming my character wasn't here because you specifically did not name my character.
Oh no, I said
Is that true?
no. It's because
Okay.
I was trying to
Yeah, 'cause
phrase it as
you named every other character except for mine. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
no,
I think
I
Gravy
Oh.
implied everyone was here and everyone was in the space.
I
Yeah,
kept
that's why I
waiting
haven't
for your
been saying-
introduction scene. It just
Yeah,
never
that's why
showed
I
up.
haven't been saying anything because I just assumed my character wasn't here.
No, no, no,
It
Those
was,
no.
awkward first session bits.
So I've just been upstairs the whole time waiting for the inn.
No, I'm sorry. I was trying to
Waiting
imply
up for
like
that.
everybody was there to like hear all of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I never tried to get Arturo to drink anything. I didn't think he was there.
So hit the chrono break. Rewind the last,
Hour or so.
yeah.
Zawardo.
Edgy was there the whole time.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll just say that whatever she was doing was in nondescript.
Just
You
kind
were
of.
already at the site waiting for us. What took you guys so long? I've been here for 2 hours.
Why do you smell like alcohol?
I smell like crime and punishment. You don't understand.
I just smell like crime.
Actually, if anything, I feel like that would be kind of an appropriate transition, so to speak. Okay, there we go. Ah, no, don't zoom in. Okay, sorry. I'm having a pepcac error, don't mind me. Alright, me kind of swoosh over here. Okay. Chibi, pretend that's your car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm putting fire in place? What the hell?
What's up?
Oh, nothing. I was just accidentally... I was like, what?
Suddenly fire in the top left.
Are you guys having fun?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. I just saw fireballs and I'm just like, okay.
Like, hit me too first as a clicking.
Magic.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And how you guys doing that?
It's the FX they get a bottle.
Yeah, because we're
Give me
using
second, I gotta let the cat in.
yeah, we're using something called jump gate. So okay, so I'll give you a more interesting introduction for your character, Arturo. So Crested and Spark, you guys roll up. Adri, you're kind of you're standing roughly about hold on, let me grab my thing. Come on, ping it. Yeah, you're standing roughly over on the corner of the parking lot, y'all. I just see spells. And I'm like, guys, give me a minute to get combat going. Jesus. Oh my god. Anywho. So, Adri, you're kind of hanging out over by this parking lot where the rest of the crew kind of pulls up and they all get out of the car. Silver, you are very close behind. But your assistant kind of parks awkwardly.
Oh, so that's the assistant's car parking?
Yeah, Chibi, your car would be over here. We'll make this the assistant's parking. So, yeah, you guys.
Draw the car.
Crime.
There you go.
No,
It's the car.
Cassandra. Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
There we go. We got the car.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, you guys get out of the car, and you have a slight aroma of alcohol, which is enough that, Adri, you pick this up.
She sort of like she's leaning kind of against like a wall, like towards the edge of the parking lot,
Mhm.
and like her nose crinkles up, and she kind of just says, you know, there's not a bathroom here for you to throw up in, right?"
That's the farthest thing from my mind. Don't you worry about that. Do I know you?
Adri looks over towards the other car that pulled up, and assumedly that the windows aren't tinted heavily, sees the multiple bodies in it, and she kind of reaches for her waistband and then just hooks a thumb over her belt loop. I
Go ahead.
don't think so.
Oh, don't worry about them. They're just the help. The name's Silver.
help.
Yes, of course, of course. They're here to help with the mission.
As he says that, Adri, your phone gets a notification, so you get a bling.
Her left hand reaches towards her pocket for her phone, while her right thumb stays securely rested on her waistband. She pulls it out and checks the notification.
And the notification is the job that they're all coming to.
Then, without looking up, her nose scrunches again. Oh, you got into Abby's good stuff, didn't you? I know that smell anywhere.
She claims it's the good stuff. I've had better.
Really?
Trust me.
You've had better. And she kind of puts her phone away and pushes off from the wall that she's at, the thumb finally moving from her belt loop as she kind of just like sways over slowly, looking first towards Silver and then towards the rest of them further away.
Super quick. Roll me a 1d10 plus your int, Adri.
Damn.
Based off what you know about Abby and her good stuff, you kind of trying to think of how to put this. You know about the guy that delivers it, and that it's not always good. Yeah, like sometimes the deliveries are a little sussy.
She purses her lips and kind of doesn't really say anything, looking towards Silver before flicking towards the rest of them. Well, the gang's all here then?
I legitimately have no idea. She didn't tell me, or I guess any of us, how many people were coming. I assumed it was us, but then you're here, so maybe we'll find someone else that's willing to hop along once we get inside.
Silver, as you say this, your phone goes bling, and it's from Abby.
All right.
I'm gonna put this in the chat. What it's gonna say.
How did you get this number?
How did you get this number? Who are you?
Wait, is that out of character or in character?
I am mumbling to myself.
Oh,
This is a personal line. I have channels we go through.
she's gonna send you this.
Where's the wire?
But she sends you that first, and then she says, hold on, if I can type.
She sends you enhance.
He sends me the response before I ask the question.
But she sends you that
Scary
as an
part.
yeah, she sends you that as like a follow-up message.
Not very precise. All right. We'll run with what we have.
In case you're so curious, I was going on ahead to case the place down, just to make sure that if there are any unforeseen complications, we at least weren't going in completely blind.
And
She turns her back towards Silver and towards the rest of the parking lot. Looks towards the rest of the
Rude.
parking lot for a moment before swinging back around. I can't say I'm an expert on Arasaka in corporate security layers, but there's nothing glaringly out of the ordinary that they think something's up tonight. There's no extra security, nothing like that. As far as I can tell, it's any other weeknight for these buffoons.
Such sad. So the place you guys are going to, Neoforge, it's gonna be towards the north part of this parking lot, and it's got like the most 90s have-an-ass looking sign that you've ever seen in your life. And in a big neon sign, it says Neoforge Outfitters. And
What is this, the fucking Stone Age?
what was I gonna have you do?
are
Totally.
they open right now?
Yes. They are open 24 hours.
We love convenience.
Yeah, a lot of stores in this town are a little convenient. But yeah, the building is kind of like how I was describing earlier. It's a very Walmart style. Like, it's huge. Pretend the market that you see in here is huge. It's just huge, and it's just got like the big neon sign, and it's got like a big window front. Like, there's nothing really that's hidden. And you see 3 people walking around on the inside.
Are they employees or customers? Can we tell?
Not from the
Can I
outside.
tell?
Oh, can you tell?
You want me to roll a perception?
Yeah,
check or
roll
something?
roll a perception.
Okay, so that's roll 1d10 plus level and stat, so 12. What do my tech eyes see?
Holy shit. Okay.
Goddamn.
I was trying to like change the ambiance while you were rolling. I was shit. You see 2 employees that are kind of like walking around. It looks like they're straightening up things. One of them has a clipboard in his hand, and it looks like he's doing inventory. And then there's another one that's behind a register. So they're just, they're just working.
It's just people working. Short.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But you also
Look at Silver, and I motion towards him. After you, Your Highness.
Well, if you insist. Let's go window shopping. I walk into the door.
Into the door.
Around the door. I think about it, and then I go through the door.
The door says ow.
No, it could. It very well could.
The door says, "Ow! Wait, this isn't the door. It's the window."
But are you literally gonna like walk into the door?
I'll walk into the store.
I was about to say get on the floor and do the dinosaur.
I think he's going to use the door normally.
Adri would follow shortly behind, and as soon as breaking past the threshold of the door, kind of wander off towards one of the aisles immediately to her right.
Brain, hello? English? God damn. As you guys walk into the store, one of the employees who's like straightening up all these cybernetics kind of like immediately turns and sees you guys come in, and she just does this in the most, like, she's trying to win employee of the month kind of like enthusiasm. She just goes like, "Oh, hi! Welcome to Neoforge Outfitters! How are you guys doing?"
I pick a little bit of earwax out of my ear and blow it off.
Oh, sir, if you need to do that, there's a can that's down the hall. Make sure that you put all of your...
Sure. Got it.
Oh, as long as you understand, sir, that's what's important. How can I help you guys today?
I am here to browse, and I wish for company to help figure out what I am browsing for. If you
Oh, sir, we don't provide
catch my
that.
drift.
Sir, we don't provide that kind of service here, but I know a good place on Jig Street.
No. Sorry. Yes. Okay. I'm trying. You see, I'm trying. I want outfitting, but I don't know of what kind. I heard excellent reviews on Night City Yelp about the services provided here, and I figured after one or two drinks at the bar that there's no better time than exactly right this second to go and see what you guys have on offer, on demand. You so to see, because I am demanding to look at your wares. Let me look at your wares, please.
This entire time, Adri can almost be heard stifling like a snicker, but she is far enough away at this point to be distinguished from Silver as potentially a completely separate customer.
I am trying to make a scene.
Well, sir, if you like...
Yes.
Okay, and she's gonna gesture over to, she's gonna gesture to one of the rooms that's got these two curtains on it. And, well, if you're looking to be outfitted, we do have, things.
Things? Like... I hold my hands together and press them to my lips. What things?
Wait, Lar, I need a visual representation. Is this what Silver's doing right now? Just is Silver just doing that to himself?
No, I'm thinking more like the prayer hands, but like exasperated up against my lips.
Okay.
I think it's more this.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. The concern.
Concern, but leaning towards exasperation. Like, I am explaining this so clearly, but you are not understanding me at all.
Okay, I wanted to get the right mental image for that.
Okay, hold on, because I need character. Okay.
I am being such a Karen right now.
So the worker's gonna look at you, and she's gonna kind of like look at, because I'm assuming everybody else went into the store, right? Like, you guys are just browsing.
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna look around everybody, and she's gonna kind of lean in, and she's gonna go, "Well, sir,
Yes.
well, hold on. I know you're excited. Cybernetics is a huge thing. But we have a more affordable version of the, she's gonna kind of lean in a little bit. The new Mr. Stud prototype that's coming out." And she'll like lean back.
No. Rubbing my eyes with my thumbs. Oh my. That's you don't understand. I need. What's?
I mean, the manager swears by it.
The manager? You have a manager here?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to speak to your manager, please.
Oh, no.
And she goes. She's. Go ahead.
Real quick, while this is happening, and Adri is kind of taking her sweep of like the right hand side of the store, I know there were mention of like these areas that were like cordoned off of curtains. Is she able to kind of just like slink her way through and like maybe like peek between the cracks of the curtains to see like what exactly lies beyond those areas, or like see if there's any like employee doors or anything leading further into the store?
Yes. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, so you are going to roll me a stealth check, which would be 1d10 plus your dex.
Why don't you add your level and stat to it since it's a thing that you just have?
Yeah,
since
Yes,
it's a skill?
yes.
So it'll be 1d10 plus my stealth modifier, right?
Yeah,
1d10 plus 4 plus 7 or plus or that's my number, but like plus level plus stat.
Okay. 18.
So, as you're overhearing the conversation between Silver and this poor employee, you just kind of see her drop her hands, and she looks like she's about to cry as she walks away to go get the manager. And you just like almost like perfect timing, just as soon as she walks past these curtained off areas, you go into it. And nobody is the wiser.
Okay. What do I see like in my immediate vicinity?
Uh,
Obviously, like I can see her walking off towards like further down, right?
Now, are you asking about what's in the curtained off area, or are you asking about like?
Yeah.
Okay. As you kind of like sneak into this curtained off area, you see some of the most premium looking cybernetics you have ever seen in your life. And this looks almost like a showcase almost. Like this is on standby to be this very ornate display of cybernetics. But it's dark, so you don't see too terribly much. You just kind of make out the outline of all of these cybernetics.
Okay, and is it like a smaller like room, or like does it like expand outward like beyond my field of vision?
It's kind of like a small room. Like almost like the size of a Verizon store.
Okay.
Yeah. Just trying. English is hard for me today, apparently. Jesus Christ. But yeah, you see all of these cybernetics. Roll me your perception. But you will take. Because I don't. You have cyber eyes on your character, or is it just Eddie's?
With the glasses, I have cyberware, but it's not like cyber eyes, like cyber eyes.
I only have
like
one
the generic
cyber
one.
eye.
I only have one cyber eye too.
Okay.
She would be wearing her glasses still as well. The tech.
Oh,
glasses.
as you're kind of like.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was gonna say if you weren't, you were gonna take a penalty to perception. But yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check, pretty please.
Okay.
And meanwhile, while Adri's doing this, Um,
17. You can come back.
yeah, I'll come back to what you see in a second. As the poor employee who's probably on the verge of tears goes away, you see this creature that just comes towards you, Silver. He is a very heavy set dude. Like, he's roughly 6'2". Dude probably weighs about 350, 400 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's not a creature, that's a monster.
That is a fucking lad.
You're a tall glass of water, aren't you?
He just takes a deep breath of, "Can I help you, sir?"
Probably built like a deep
Sir.
breath.
Yep. I am looking to browse. You understand? I've heard great things about this place on Night City Yelp, and I had a little bit of time spent at a nearby bar, and I thought this is a great time to immediately come and see what I can do to make myself a better me. Do you understand that? I'm trying to build a better me here.
Better you say.
A better me.
And he just stares at you and he just starts breathing heavy. And finally he goes, "You got money?"
Oh my. If I wasn't in such a good mood, I'd be insulted by that question. Of course I've got money. That's not the object. I want to build a better me. Do you understand that?
Also, to answer your question, Laura, yes, it will help you hold your alcohol.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep that on the down low then.
Yeah. So he kind of looks around the store and he notices people browsing and stuff like that.
So, with that in mind, I want to discuss the intricacies of different modeled versions between getting an upgrade to my cyber audio suite. I already have some. Oh god, what's it called? I already have some voice. I already have the internal agent in my ears, my cyber audios. I'm wondering what would be a good pairing with that, in your opinion. I'm trying to distract him from whatever everyone else is doing right now, trying to keep his attention.
Okay, real quick while they're doing that thing.
What's up?
Or like I've split off from the group and I'm just kind of browsing shelves. Is there like something other than the like curtains that suspicious sneaky fellow that I totally didn't see go into?
Sorry.
Answer my question, damn it.
So there's the curtained off area that we'll get to as soon as Arturo gets back.
Sorry about
Damn, that's perfect timing.
Welcome back.
Yeah. So there's the curtained off area that Arturo's in, and you notice as you're kind of perusing to the right of the store, you notice that where it says employees only, you notice the door is open ajar.
Is anybody looking at it?
The one employee that's kind of like doing inventory, he's going to be to the back left of the store. He's just doing paperwork. The other employee that Silver was talking to is sitting behind the cash register crying. So nobody's really looking in that direction right now.
Can I take a peek into the employees only area?
Yeah, roll me a perception.
1d10.
You notice there's security cameras, but there's nobody sitting behind there watching them. You also see, you notice there's papers that are kind of scattered on almost like a break room table. You can almost make out, it looks like it's correspondence from a company, but it doesn't have the Arasaka logo on it. Other than that, it looks kind of like a standard break room, and you just barely can make out boxes. And
What kind of boxes? Cardboard?
yeah,
Crates?
they're cardboard boxes. And they also are not stamped with an Arasaka logo on it. Meanwhile, Silver, you and the manager are going to the back right. It's almost like a little like a counter, kind of something similar to what you would see like at a Cabela's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Archer, I'm sorry about this, of what you see in there.
Oh no. Okay, so I'm in the Verizon area. Okay.
Yeah, so you're in this like
boy.
Verizon area, and you can make out phallic cybernetics on the wall.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Just like on the other side of the room.
yeah. You see arms, and you also see breast cybernetics. So you pretty much can discern the way. Well,
Adri, so is that like as far as like I can see, like those are like the walls to like this room, and there's no like doors going anywhere further or anywhere else,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Looking at Adri doesn't really like bat an eye to like the wang wall or anything. Looking at the breast implant, she kind of like puts a hand to each of her breasts for a moment and kind of like looks down, and like doesn't really have that much of an look of approval. Kind of just shrugs her shoulders and like turns towards the curtain and kind of like peeks to see if anyone is watching before she tries to slip back out into the main like show floor.
Yeah, they're still doing their thing. The one guy's doing paperwork. The other employee that was talking with Silver is just profusely crying at this point. And the manager's just still over with Silver at the other end.
Okay. Yeah, I think Adrian would kind of just continue to casually sleuth along, like looking to see like if there's any like if she's getting close to like any of like the employee doors or like any other area that's like blocked off that she could potentially try to sneak by while just like watching everything unfold in the store.
There is one wall that you're gonna pass, or not a wall, a door, because I know what objects are. This door, you notice it has a keypad on it.
Okay.
And it's shut. And then everything else is still like racks of just the most great value looking cybernetics you've ever seen in your life. Like they're not the best looking.
Made out of plastic, and it's not good Lego plastic.
Yeah. And if you want to... Go ahead.
Go ahead. Continue, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, and if you want to discern the quality, I need a perception.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And this is of the stuff on the inside. The other stuff you're just kind of like, oh. Is it because it's a literal 18 plus section?
Oh, that's where I stuck it too.
Yeah.
Outstanding, honestly. Perception.
I had to make a dick joke at some point during this campaign.
Literally.
Yeah. So you kind of like, as you're walking along, when you notice, or like before you notice like the keypad door, you look at these cybernetics and they're like almost misprinted. Like the plastic is kind of like got like where it was cast. Some of the stuff is like cracking. Like it just it doesn't it like it looks like it was rushed. Like it wasn't finished.
Okay. And then as far as the door goes, the door with the keypad, is there any signage like around the door that might indicate what is behind there? Or is it just like a blank door?
It is a blank door. What were you trying to roll, Silver?
Sorry, don't worry about that. I was just testing the thing.
Okay, because I was like, yeah, whatever
I
you
didn't
were.
realize that popping in chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say whatever you were trying to roll for. No, you fail it expertly.
Yeah, that's
Roll for standing up.
And you fail.
I trip on the way to the desk.
Then the group just hears a thud.
Oh shit!
That's what I say. Oh shit!
Yeah.
As I walk over.
Adri would approach the girl crying at the register.
So Silver, as you just face plant, the manager turns around like, "You okay, sir?"
Yeah, I don't know if you guys clean these floors enough. It's clearly dusty there. You see? I'll point at a floor may or may not be dusty.
He's gonna. We get very unscrupulous clientele.
That's no excuse for substandard environment. You need to understand this. If your Yelp review will not stay as it is if you don't want it to be. Do you understand me, my guy?
He just breathes deeply again. This way,
I
sir.
can see it in your eyes. You do understand what I'm telling you.
He just ignores you completely and just keeps walking to the case.
Can I go to the security room and look at the cameras, see if there's like a place that, like, if the cameras go to somewhere that isn't main floor?
Yes. I'm gonna come back to you in just a second.
Sure.
Adri, as you're walking up to the girl, she's just like she's just bawling at this point.
Hey, I got a question real quick.
Yeah.
So I really have to use the bathroom, and she kind of like gestures over towards that door with the keypad. Is like, is it over there, or can you point me in the right direction? And she kind of like waves her like index finger like back and forth, like left and right, like in front of her, like not like kind of like trying to like signal to where to like go for the bathrooms.
Yeah, this way. And like the poor girl's like just rubbing her nose, trying to get like the snot off her hands, and she like gestures over to the door with the keypad. And she's trying to get it back together, like bless her heart. Like she's just like, yeah, we get a lot of the weird people from Jig Jig Street, so we had to lock the bathroom this way, ma'am.
That's I hate those kind of creeps. Hey, what's your name, girl?
Heather.
Hey, look at me, Heather. Look at me, Heather. And she kind of like squats down, and kind of like her vocal tone like gets noticeably softer. And like her gaze and everything like gets like much more softer and much more motherly. And she goes, hey, take a deep breath. Everything's gonna be okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. If you can get that door open for me, here you go. And she reaches into her pocket and she pulls out a 50 Eddie bill. After you get off of work, go get yourself some ice cream or something. Go back and just take a nice bath for me, okay? You're doing great. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. So, guys walk to the door. She inputs a code and then opens the door. And as she opens the door, and she's starting to like calm down a little bit, and she's like, so down this hall and to the left is the bathroom. This will remain open for 30 minutes. And you just open it up. If you're not, I'll come and check and make sure you're okay. It's kind of easy to get lost here.
Okay, thank you. Would it be out of the realm of possibility for Adri to kind of glance what the keypad numbers are when she enters them? She would kind of just be like trailing behind like casually, seeing if she could like maybe steal a glance at the numbers.
I think that's a science check. Let me double check on that. Super quick. Yeah, roll me perception.
Perception, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
My modifier is carrying me so hard.
Yes, dude.
You make out yeah, you make out like 2 of the numbers. That's all you make out is 42.
Okay. Would it be out of the realm of possibility to be able to tell if those are like the first 2 or last 2 numbers, or like in the middle?
They're like the last 2 numbers.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's all you catch that door code.
Okay.
Stars don't exist. I can't put stars in.
So Adri would kind of like grab the handle and like push the door open a little bit more as she goes to step in, and once again like in that sort of softer tone, thank you so much, Heather. I won't be too long, okay?
Okay.
And hey,
Yeah.
smile. You're too pretty to be crying, all right, girl?
Thank you.
And she would kind of like gently pull the door, but like stop it so it doesn't close all the way, as she would go towards the hall and look towards like the what would be inside that hallway.
Yeah. So what you can discern. Sorry, my eyeball is fucking driving me nuts right now. So you see the hallway is kind of in an L shape. It's almost like loading dock levels. So you see where the bathroom is, where she pointed to, and you also see like a hallway to your right that seems to go a little bit longer.
So there's the bathrooms to the left, and then to the right there's a hallway that goes further down.
Hold on, I'm trying to think about it. So you see like the hallway that goes to the back where the restrooms are. But if you look to your right, there's another long hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adrian kind of like loiter in like the intersection of those 2 hallways and kind of like peek down the right hand side hallway to see like how far she can see down there, and like if there's any like indicators of like if it might be like a loading bay or anything like that.
You notice it's a bunch of offices.
Okay. And so like there's like other doorways with like lights on the inside.
Yes.
Okay. She would slowly start to kind of creep down that way.
Okay. Meanwhile, Eddie, you go into like this break room area, and you notice there's all of these screens that are on, and they're all like security cameras. As you're kind of like sneaking into like this break area, you catch an eye. Words are hard. Anyway, yeah, you kind of glean. That's the word I was looking for. Of like the pamphlets that you see on the desk on the table is a mix of Arasaka and another kind of like, or like another company, and it's something that you haven't really seen before. Oh my god, I'm dying. And the logo on one of the letterheads looks like that. And there's nothing too spectacular on this. There's just correspondence about the Essential series, promotional material, etc., etc. And it's all about like the cybernetics that you see on the wall, but they're done almost like all the other cybernetics that you've seen like in commercials and stuff like that, where there's like arms that are pristine and, you know, like they don't look like what you're seeing in the store.
So they look better than
Yes.
the store?
Yes. Like what's on the promotional material is not what you're seeing in the store. Also, yes, Crest, it is the answer to everything. 42. Waha.
Okay, so those are the pamphlets on the table. I can see the security screens.
Yes. Do me a quick perception roll. Holy fuck.
I see with mine eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, good lookers here.
Microscopic enhancement.
You see
Boom. Enhance.
damn near everything. You see Aya, you see Crest, Silver appears to be trying to haggle with the manager about cybernetics, and you also see what appears to be Adri sneaking in the back area. Hold on. I need to check my notes on something super quick. Brr, brr, brr. You also see like a loading bay, and there's 2 trucks that are parked there currently. One has the Arasaka logo on it, and the other one has it almost looks like a promotional truck. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen those billboard trucks. Yeah, so that that's parked in the bay, and you barely make out what it says. Like, you could just see the fine print of it. The loading bay is just dark.
Okay, what does the promotional truck say?
You barely make out. Oh my God. You barely make out what looks like a club promotion. Trying to find how I spelled it so I'm not because you know, wording good and spelling good are my jam. Yes. You can't make out the fine material, but in big letters you can make out it says Erebus. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's
Is there anything else in the back area that might be interesting? Like there was the boxes, right?
Yes. You perceive that there's more boxes. They're on a pallet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's like boxes not labeled Arasaka?
Yeah, you see, like, you can make out it says Aztec or Aztec. It's pronounced Aztec, but
Aesthetic.
it's aesthetic. Thank you.
Aesthetic or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Aztec.
Yeah, it's a
Is what
cross.
it would be.
It's a cross between tech and aesthetic.
Imagine you're trying to say Aztec, but you have a lisp.
Azteca.
Aztec.
Yeah, that's why I just kind of gave up on trying to pronounce it how I spelled it. I was like, it's Aztec. Fuck it.
Right. And the Aztec company
Sorry.
was
Go.
the stuff that like looked great on paper but looked shit on shelves.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a lot of the information that you've seen here because that's a pretty damn high roll. Because even in the book, it's like, yeah, if you roll anything above an 18, you just know, you're just the guy.
Listen, it's my job to be very seeing.
To be very perceptive. Yeah, it's the same company. You see it on the material. Their cybernetics, like on this promotional material, looks great on the paper, but what you're seeing in the store, it's like, is this the same thing? You know? When you kind of ruffle through some of the promotional material, you realize that the Neoforge Outfitters is I'm gonna call it Aztec, I'm not gonna fight it, is a Aztec sponsored store. So this isn't Arasaka, this is Aztec.
Interesting.
Yes. So, and I'm assuming Silver is still haggling with the manager.
I'm gesticulating wildly, but no real
I'm
progress
gonna
being made.
leave the employee area. I'm gonna leave all, and hope I'm not seen.
No, you can slip in and out. Like Heather at this point, which is the employee that was crying, is just happily giggling, texting on her phone. The other guy looks like he needs a drink for how much paperwork he's having to go through.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna pretend to browse the shelves. Look, blend in.
Yeah.
Whoa! Explosion.
I know, I saw that and I got distracted too. So, Adri, you're still kind of meandering through that hallway, right? Like you're kind of
Yeah.
being all sneaky.
Yeah, if she came up to one of the office doors, she would kind of. Are there any windows like on the actual door itself that like look into the offices?
Yeah, so
I'm
there's
assuming there's like a small one at least.
Well, there's big windows. Like these look like administrative offices.
Oh, so it's like big clear glass windows.
Yes, so you can see like right into it. You see desks, like you just see paperwork essentially. But you notice a very faint smell.
He'd stop and kind of scrunch her nose and sniff again, looking once again like kind of giving like almost like an anxious like look backwards to make sure like no one's behind her, no one's following her.
Yeah, the crew that's in this store right now is a very skeleton crew, because
so far as we've seen, it's only just the manager, the dude doing the inventory, and then Heather.
Correct.
Right? That's all that we've seen.
Yes.
Cautiously, Adri would approach, like, try to follow the smell. Kind of trying to, like, squint through the windows to see if there's anything that, like, might, like, be, like, an obvious giveaway for, like, good information on, like, the desks in the different offices.
Do me a hot flavor. I need you to roll concentration.
Concentration, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bro!
Oof.
Wait, hang on. I need to see my rolls. I have gone from my first roll is I rolled a 4, a 9, a 5, a 3, a 2, and a 1 now.
The dice hate you tonight. Oh my goodness.
Bro.
Best to
That's
get
so
it out early.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate.
Um,
Alright, so yeah.
the smell is getting worse. And you're starting to feel nauseated a little bit. Like, this smell is just profusely getting fouler and fouler. And it's just straight up rank.
Would I be too like discombobulated by the smell to be able to like discern like is it like human feces? Like is it like the smell of like rotten
What
food?
is the smell?
It
Smells like crime.
Oh, God damn it. It's going to be the running thing for this whole campaign. I feel it already.
Never losing that one.
Fair enough. So, discombobulate less. You almost perceive it as rotting flesh. Like something's dead. And this is as you get towards the end of the hallway, which is going to have like these two doors that are going to have windows into what you're going to perceive is the loading bay.
Okay, and there's no lights in the loading bay, right?
No, everything is dark.
Okay.
God damn it, Haku.
Adri's gonna reach towards her belt loop again, and then kind of like pulling back on it, she reaches in and pulls out her heavy pistol. And approaches, like slowly inches towards one of those doors, and then like as quietly as she can test the handle to see if it opens.
Yeah, it'll very easily open.
Okay. How far down is she from where she started originally?
She's about 2-3 feet deep.
Okay, so she's not super far.
No.
She would put her hand on the handle, like with the one that is holding her pistol, and slide the loading bay door closed, and then quickly shoving her heavy pistol back into her pants, she would move back around the hall and check to see if the door to the actual store stayed open, because she kind of like stopped it, like put her hand on it right before it was like going to naturally swing close. Is that door still open, or did it automatically like eventually close itself?
It's still open. Like
Okay.
you can still see inside. Like the bolt in there is like out, and it kind of like stopped itself on the door frame.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adri would like slowly open the door, check to see what Heather's doing. If Heather is like paying attention, or like see if like she's still at the front registers.
Oh, she's still at the front register. She is. What you did and what you said, she just had this total like 180.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is quietly and as stealthily as possible, Adri would kind of try to signal for anyone who's still in like any of the crew that's still in the open floor to come over towards her.
Spark and Crest, give me perception checks, please.
You got it.
Good thing I looked it up. It was like a +9.
Spark, Crest, you see Adri kind of like trying to wave her hand to like get your attention. You see it almost immediately. Aya, you don't see it at first, but you just make out what Adri is trying to do. to get your attention.
Yeah, I'm just to casually walk over there. Kind of just like I'm shopping, and then like just kind of like as kind of step way over there, like kind of like nonchalantly, kind of like not super like obvious.
And about how much? Real quick, how much time would you say have passed since Heather opened the door?
Like 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. As they approach, Adri would push the door open more so, and just like in a very hushed voice, be like, "Hey, I think I found something. We got a couple more minutes still. Let's take a look at this real quick, and get out before that girl at the register notices something's up." And then kind of like ushers the two of them in this back area.
And then, well, I'll let you guys do your thing first before. I was getting a little excitable. Sorry.
As we're a little bit farther away from the door, like in the back area, I was like, "What is it?"
And like as she begins talking, she starts walking towards like the intersection in the hallway, and then like there's very clearly like an area that's labeled as the restroom, and then she goes towards these offices, and you see Adri reach into her waistband and pull out her pistol and kind of like check the chamber. She's like, "Do you smell that?"
Yeah, I need concentration rolls for Crest and Spark, please.
Oh no. Whoa. Not great.
Crest, you smell it? And it just absolutely smacks you in the face. Like you're just you start feeling nauseated as well. But yeah, it's a very foul smell. It's like almost like rotting flesh smell, but it is pungent for you. Aya, you smell it, and you're just like, you kind of have like the, yeah, that's a smell.
Out of curiosity,
Mhm.
can I am I able to tell what this is just by the smell of this?
Yeah, to you it smells like a dead body.
That's
Yeah,
That's
upon
just- that-
smelling. Oh, go ahead.
that's a smell. That's a smell you only. That is the smell of death right there.
Yeah,
Something
and
or someone is dead. Is dead up ahead.
yeah, and I'm thinking worst case scenario, it's our guy. And she's kind of like inching towards the bay doors as she's talking, and like a hushed whisper, but still like pretty loud for like a whisper. She kind of motions him over as she places her hand on the handle. "I'm pretty sure it's coming from in here. So let me know when you guys are ready, and I'll open the door."
Yeah, you'll see. Spark. She'll essentially like reach underneath her jacket, and she'll pull out two heavy pistols and double check, and just give a nod.
And then Adri would look to Crest.
Crest, give me one more concentration.
You got it.
Okay, you are still feeling ill from the smell, but you're pulling it together. You're starting to. You're just like, okay. No, like you're kind of almost like I got this kind of mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adri kind of fights past like a gag like as well, like showing like sign of like obviously being like really disturbed by the smell too.
Yeah.
I'm used to relatively fresh dead bodies, not this.
Right. And then as you guys kind of go through, you notice something is very off. There's nobody there. It's empty.
And the room.
Yes.
Adri pushes the door open and kind of takes like a step through the onto the other side of the doorway and kind of like looks in like with her pistol raised, and then like upon like not immediately seeing anything, she like steps fully through the doorway, and doesn't immediately go for a light switch, but is kind of trying to let her eyes adjust as much as she can while she also like taps the side of her glasses, turning on like the micro video cybernetics inside of them to start filming everything that she sees.
Yes. So as you kind of are scanning, you pick up on the billboard truck that's in there. And you see the same thing. You see this advertisement for this club, Erebus. And you can make out that they're having this big celebration in like the next few days. And it's got like a time and a place and all that other jazz. And it's a very ornate kind of style. It's a very like... It's very fancy. It kind of, like, you almost would think it's something that you would have seen in, like, New Orleans or, like, something, like, very gothic.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing that in character, Chibi, or?
They're back.
Yeah.
Okay.
More or less just, like, making sure it's clear in case so we don't get ambushed.
So just to make sure, so in this loading bay that we're in, it is just the billboard truck. That's the only vehicle in this loading bay.
No, there's another truck. It's an Arasaka truck that's right next to it. Yeah, and it says Arasaka in big letters, like you can't miss it.
The size of the loading bay, would it be safe to assume that like kind of from the entrance, that Adri's able to see, like with the exception of like any blind spots created by the truck, like the entirety of the loading bay, or like would it be too dark for her still?
It's pretty dark. That one you would definitely you would take a -1 penalty, because the only light that you guys really have is the residual lights, like running lights almost in the loading bay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adria would reach into her jacket pocket and pull out a disposable cell phone that she has and flash on the light from that and kind of scan the further reaches of the loading bay, like her pistol raised, just to make sure that there isn't anything that's being missed, like in the further walls, before she would approach the Erebus truck first.
Okay. Crest, you follow the smell towards the Arasaka truck. Like you're just kind of like trained to that particular location. Let me see what I would want you to roll for that. Do me another perception, please.
Okay. Not a 2.
The dice are not in your favor tonight, brother. God
Clearly.
damn. As you're walking towards where the Arasaka truck is, and you can make out that's where the smell is the strongest. And you also can kind of faintly make out on the bottom of the boxes, almost looks like grease patches. Like the box is leaking.
Would I recognize some of this fluid that's leaking out of the box?
Yes, it is blood. Some you can kind of perceive as like, for the most part, the boxes have blood, and then some of them have almost like oil. And you can also faintly make out the Aztec logo on the boxes. Like,
the boxes are they like sealed crates or?
they're cardboard boxes.
Crest is gonna open one and see what's inside.
The first one you open, again, that same pungent death smell just fucking slaps you in the face. And you look inside, and it's an arm. But it's not like the arms that you saw in the store. This is like, this arm was ripped off. Or like very crudely like chopped off somebody.
While Crest is looking at that, Adri, like, seeing, because this is inside the Arasaka truck, right?
This is in the crate. You guys haven't opened up the truck yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Alright. Adri would kind of like sleuth her way over towards Crest and kind of not really like interfere right away, but just like observing and like kind of like seeing what's going on with those crates and like what's inside of them and everything.
Yeah. It's... Go ahead. No. I was gonna ramble. Go for it.
How decayed is the arm? Or is there any signs of decay?
There is no... There's no real, like, decay, so to speak. Hold on, sorry, let me redo that. Okay. There's no, like, decay, so to speak. It's just... You can tell it's been in there for, like, a day or two.
Okay. Crest is going to reach into his medtech bag and pull out a pair of rubber gloves. He's gonna take a look at the end of the arm, like the bit that doesn't have the hand. He wants to see how this was like taken off.
Yeah. God, I need to get a bigger desk so I could just have these books on here. Yeah, because you get like a medical examiner perk, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome, front.
Go ahead. Whatever your modifier has, or the thing that your medical doodad does, and then roll me criminology, which is a 1d10 plus your int.
Technology 1d10 plus int. You got it.
I have to like mark where all y'all's abilities are too. Oh wow. See? The
Hey.
dice love you tonight. This arm was very crudely broken down. Like the person who is taking the organic bits off had zero clue what the fuck they were doing. Like, you could probably take a good guess to say, like, when the person was cutting off these bits, they were absolutely shit-faced.
Crest will just shake his head as he examines the arm. Who the hell is doing this? They were tearing the skin. No solid cuts. No nothing. What is this, amateur hour?
Adria kind of just like waves her pistol, like kind of like swatting like in like the direction of the crest. We don't have time to be judging the crafty work of this, okay? That's what cybernetics being pulled out of that arm.
I think that was... Yeah, I was going to say, I think that was directed at you, Chris.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to gather my thoughts.
No, you're fine.
Roughly, for the most part.
Adria would kind of... Sorry, go ahead. Continue. I wasn't sure if you were finished or not.
Just whoever was doing this, they clearly don't know what they clearly don't know what they were doing. Meaning we're more than likely not dealing with any kind of professional with this.
Adria kind of like takes another look, and then these crates are like near the Arasaka truck, or are we still a little bit of ways away from them?
They look like they're on standby to be loaded into that truck.
Okay, and you had mentioned that the smell was coming from the Arasaka truck?
Yes.
Okay. Adria would kind of like walk up towards like the back of it and like test the latch. Like towards like the bottom of like the door to the truck.
It kind of sticks a little bit, but you're able to like get it free, essentially.
Okay, she'd free it, and as soon as it started making noise, she'd stop and kind of like point her pistol around the room for a moment before like slowly rising up to her feet as she raises the rest of the door open.
As you do that, you faintly make out a body that tumbles out as you raise it.
Jesus Cristo! She jabs her pistol forward, and like if Crest can like get a good enough look, she has her finger wrapped around the trigger and almost pulls it, and then stops, reaching into her jacket again to pull out the phone to flash the light on whatever fell towards her.
Crest will head over to Adria and just be like, what'd you find?
What does the body look like? Is it like, are we able to like discern like the face?
You can't make out the face, but you can faintly make out a scientist coat.
A scientist coat?
Yep.
Adri would take a step forward and like with the barrel of her pistol, kind of like try to nudge the corpse to roll over to like see like if there is a face to be seen.
And unfortunately, we're going to find out next week. Because I'll call it there for tonight. Cliffhanger!
Cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Fucking Latinas that get spooky shit. Body comes flying out at you.
Surprise jump scare!
She almost blew all of their covers.
Yeah, I will get a little bit better with this as time goes on, so I do apologize for some of the stuff tonight.
It's fine.
It's all
It's
a learning
fine.
process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys had fun, though.
Oh yeah.
No, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Like I said, I had to incorporate the dick joke at least once or twice.
Yeah, sorry for being so quiet. It's just like it takes me a while to get warmed up to a new character and campaigns and stuff.
Oh,
I was having a
you
lot of
and
fun
me-
listening.
Mhm.
You and me, but you and me both, buddy.
My voice changed like 6 times that episode. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's the
I
crime.
was all over